Hey everyone, Sophia here from mygreatchallenge.blogspot.com. Today's the day I am doing the entire decor for the house that includes the outside. So this video is all about the outside because you guys like to see the process of how I decorate, though the outside is really not much. But anyway, I'm in my garage and here is some of my Christmas stuff that I have to bring up front. There's a wreath somewhere, I'm not sure where, I think that's the one right here. And I'm bringing the goats in the front as well. I'm doing some different decors this year for the front. The problem with decorating the front is trying to make it look as good during the day than it looks at night, and that is really tough because the house itself is facing south, so you get a lot of light on the front porch. And then sometimes, you know, you try to do something that looks really pretty in the evening, but when you pass by during the day it's kind of like meh. Alright, so I'm gonna try to do something that looks as good both daytime and nighttime. So here's the front of the house, which is basically a front porch with two banisters and the front door. The problem is that the front door is not centered to the stairs that are right here. It's a little bit off to the left. So here's my red chair, if you remember. I'm going to put a wreath over here. I don't know what I'm going to do with the chair. I know I'm going to bring the two goats to the front this year. I have a stack of wood over there, and here's all my stuff. It's kind of like mangled right now, so I have to detangle all of that. This is a lit up wreath that I purchased. That's a Martha Stewart. These are cheaper ones, but they light up too. And then I have more of those white branches, so I think I'm going to do something with those two planters here and put them in there with some lights and try to see if I can put a Christmas tree on top of the chair to tie in with the wreath over there. But first order of business, I'm going to do the banisters. Okay, so I have the garlands and my little wreath, and I put some bows there. It's just the leftover of the ribbons that I had, so I mixed the one that's a little bit glittery and then the one that's really glittery. I mixed them together, and I did that on the other side as well. And for now I have the chair right here. I put the wreath on top, and I have my two planters here where I'm going to put the branches, and I'm going to do some lights in it. I got to figure out where I'm going to put the goats, so I'm going to go get them, and I think they're going to go probably right here. Alright, so I put the goats up, and this year they're having two little Santa hats. One says naughty, the other one says nice. And what I did is that for this one I had to remove the horns actually, and I did holes for the ears and one here. And these are little jingle bell wreaths that I got at Walgreens, but I had to untie them and retie them because they wouldn't fit over the head. So that's what they look like when you come in, and here they are on the side. So the next step, I'm going to do the branches here and here, and I think I have enough of them. I have about 11, so I'm gonna have to split it in half and probably put some lights at the bottom as well, so that at night they light up from the bottom up. Here we go. So I got one right here. So these lights are all the way at the bottom, and that's basically going to shine up and lit up a little bit of the front porch. And here's the other one right here as well. So now I just got to go ahead and do the Christmas tree on the chair, and I will be done. So here it is. I put a bow in front of the chair. I got my little Christmas tree. This one doesn't have any lights. I have some of those little ornaments here that are kind of like a primitive look with some buttons. I have my little snowman here on the top, and then I added some of those little snowflakes to the wreath. Alright, so here it is from far away, and with the goats on one side and these. So now what I gotta do is pretty much plug in everything. Don't mind the broom and the dustpan. So like I said, I gotta plug in everything, and that's gonna take a while. So the next time you'll see it, it will be at night with the lights, so you can see what it looks like with the lights on. I'm very curious to find out what these are going to look like from far away.